So today we're going to be taking a look at the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper based upon their appearance from the video game Jedi Fallen Order. And I've actually not played this video game up until now. I've seen most of the footage of it. You can watch a lot of great walkthroughs and like a movie type of playthrough of the game on YouTube, and it looks pretty good. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, maybe someday. But I don't recall seeing the Stormtrooper in the game at all. Maybe it's something that shows up briefly. Maybe one of you guys in the comments let me know where he shows up. But anyways, it's a great action figure. I really like it. It's nothing too unique about it. There's one thing I'll point out that I am glad to see again with this action figure, but it's just another standard Stormtrooper with a few extra accessories, and that's all there is about it, really. But we'll talk more about that here in a second. We'll take a look at the package here first. Very nice image of the Stormtrooper there. Not sure what planet that's on, but you can definitely tell it's getting scorched. This is VC 253. And I just reviewed the Stormtrooper Commander on the channel as well, if you want to check that out. And it's great to see a Jedi Fallen Order logo as well. Like I've said with the Stormtrooper Commander, Hasbro's kind of wisening up a little bit with a lot of their, well, even though this isn't EU, but they are wisening up to branching out to more logos besides just the main movies or a generic Star Wars one for their gaming range figures. So that's the package. And like I said, nothing too unique about this Stormtrooper. It's basically the same exact one we've been getting in recent months. And it'll be the same one that we get with the E-Web Deluxe Stormtrooper that I have not received yet. I think a lot of people have, but Walmart seems to have forgotten about mine. And also A New Hope Stormtrooper that is a Walmart exclusive as well. Same exact action figure. They did pretty well with the paint on this. It doesn't look too blotchy. Unfortunately, a lot of the action figures in recent months, especially for troopers, have been having blotchy paint, and the visor is off or the lenses are off a little bit, but this one turned out pretty well. Interesting thing I've noticed with this figure as well is the original press release photos, he did not have the rocker ankles, so I'm glad that the final product did have them. If you go back and take a look at the official photos of it, you'll notice that. So he has some weathering on his back there. So in terms of the articulation, just take this off real quick. And I'll remove that as well. In terms of the articulation, he does have the ball joint at the neck there. Kind of hinder with his pauldron a little bit. You could take that pauldron off and just have him as a standard Stormtrooper. But anyways, he does have the hinge at the shoulders there, hinge at the elbows, the wrists. This one goes in and out. This one goes up and down. It's the hinge at the torso, hinge tips. Where's that hinge there? Yep. Then the swivel thigh, and hinge knees, and then the rocker ankles as well. So in terms of the accessories, he does, of course, he has the pauldron, which you can take off. You just pop the head off. Then he also comes with this blaster cannon, which the first time I saw the press photos of this, I thought Hasbro was going to be re-releasing the Clone Wars cannon as well, which I have here, and I'll do a comparison of the two, which clearly it's not. Of course, it's inspired by it, but it's not the same exact thing. I think Hasbro got the proportions right this time around. funny thinking back to the Clone Wars action figures, and they were generally smaller than the standard line releases or the realistic interpretations of figures. And then to see them with this big gun in their hand, that's pretty much as big as the actual action figure. But Hasbro did a good job on this newly tooled one. Looks really good. A lot more detailing on this one. More weathering as well. Then he has this, what I assume is like a blast shield. Seems like a blast shield. Or maybe it's supposed to be like a light effect from blasting too much. And then you just put that at the end of the barrel there. And it looks pretty good. He does hold it pretty well. I haven't had any balancing issues or anything like that. I have to get him to work with it a little bit. And he looks pretty good. Now just do a comparison with the Stormtrooper Commander. They look pretty good together. So anyways, that concludes this review. Would I recommend this action figure for your collection? I definitely would. Like I said, nothing too unique about this action figure. It's just another Stormtrooper, but who can really argue with having more Stormtroopers? Just something a little bit extra to add to your collection. I suppose you could turn this into a Sand Trooper or make him like a Stormtrooper Corporal, I think it is, with the black pauldron. You could do something like that. And hopefully we get some more Fallen Order action figures here in the future. I know Cal Kestis is coming, and it would be nice if we can get a few more from the series. It would be nice if we can get a few more from the series as well. Especially with the sequel coming out here in the next year or two. I think we'll definitely see some more here really soon. But anyways, that concludes this review. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future. There will be plenty more to come. And if you have not already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And check out the Instagram that I have linked in the description as well. Lots of good photos I'll be posting there. And thanks for watching.